Good, you too. It's your girl TP Tab back with another one. You better be setting them stop losses and you better be setting them take profits. Let me go ahead and run down the list real quick. I was in a trade last night and I'm so very glad that I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Like I've told y'all, that is a regular thing. That is one of the rules. You should be doing that every single time you are setting your stop loss and you are setting your TP. Like I said, let's break it down. You need to set that TP because things can get wicked quickly. Same goes for the stop loss. But let's just talk about the TP for a second. If you don't set your TP, you're liable to catch runners, and I think that's very good. I think you should definitely test the waters out, and you should definitely try to do that. But you can also lose your head quickly because you think it's all sunshine and rainbows, and it's, oh, I only was coming here to make $200. Price is at $800 right now. I'm gonna see where it's gonna go. You're well and over your head. I'm not telling you what to do, but if I was you, I would take some money off the table right then and there, and then I would leave a small little runner, or either I would take some of my money off and I would move my stop loss into profit at a comfortable level, at a level more than what I even wanted. It's like you don't realize how deep in the sauce you really get lost in when your trade is just running into profit. When you making more money than you've seen in a minute, quicker than you've ever seen. So it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna just let this keep going. This is what they be talking about when they be like, oh, you gotta hold on to your winners. Take it with a grain of salt. Like I tell y'all all the time, y'all grown. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling you, it could be a time that you don't set your TP, or you set your TP. Say you set your TP and prices just pushing, prices just moving, booming, shaking, busting. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So you trailing it. That's cool. But don't get in a trade and don't plot your exits. You need to plot your entry and your exit. Regardless, whichever exit is gonna happen is up to you and the market. Well, it's not up to you, it's up to the market. But I'm just saying, we don't want to set TPs because we like, I'm trying to make this bread. I'm trying to figure out how to get this money by tomorrow. But I'm telling y'all, it will set you up. Because what happened whenever that price just keeps on going up, it's just like you get greedy, you get addicted, and it's just like I said, I came here for 200, and I'm already at 8. I might as well let it go to 1,000. But what happened when so you wanted 2, and you're at 8? You were $600 over. What happens whenever that price starts to pull back? Okay, so now you're sitting at 400. Okay, cool. I'm still up. I want to let the trade do what it's gonna do because it is a potential that she could actually go back up to 800, or better yet, she can go to 1,000. Better yet, she can go to 3,000. I'm just saying, you get caught up in that rabbit hole, in that cycle, and then you get upset whenever you don't take your money off the table. And now, not only did you not take it off at the 800, not only did you not take it off at the 400, now it's at the 200, and now it's actually going lower than what you even wanted, all because you was being too greedy. And once it gets to that point, you're like, okay, well, I might as well continue on holding it because it just needed to pull back. It just needed to pull back really strongly. Okay. If that's what you want to believe. Sometimes it is right. Sometimes it does work out in your favor. Like I said, it can pull all the way back and then shoot straight up and go right to your TP. But if you're not taking the steps necessary, you will lose yourself. What are you doing? TPs get bad. It's Ace over there scratching my stuff. He be tripping. TPs can get serious. And they are lovely. They are a lovely thing because it's like I'm finally on the other side. I'm finally the one that's taking the money instead of the one that's losing the money. But like I said, you still have to keep your head with it because it would drive you insane. Because now that $200 that you wanted and had and was well over, now you in the negatives. Now you in drawdown. And it's just like, bro, how did we even get here? Now it's running to your stop loss. And let's go ahead and flip the script and move it right onto that stop loss. I don't even really need to go into details about this one because I've told y'all so many times before about this stop loss. You need a stop loss. I don't care who tell you what, you need a stop loss. Okay? Not having stop losses is just like jumping out the airplane with no parachute. Maybe I'm being extreme, but I'm just saying that's what it gives me. That's how I feel whenever I put a trade on and don't have a stop loss on. Like I said, you need to be plotting your entries and your exits. Let your stop loss and your TP do their jobs. You hired them for a reason. You're willing to risk that for a reason. You are willing to walk away with whatever is going to happen at the end of the day, whether it be your loss or whether it be your profit. You have to be okay with that. You can't sit there and let it beat you up, because then here are the things. When you don't set them, either one of them, you can wreck yourself, period. Stop loss, you can lose way too much. You could spiral out of control, and it might seem like I'm being dramatic, but it's no. Stop losses can be a blown account like that. All the money gone like that. And you might be like, bro, that's a little extreme. I'm gonna have some kind of self-control. We say that, but I'm telling y'all, once you get in that market and she get the rocking and rolling, and your emotions is just everywhere, it's hard. It's hard to pull yourself out. That's why you have to have those stops in manually so it can do it for you, especially on the TP side. Like I said, don't get me wrong, it is plenty of times where I've taken my TP off and I've trailed my TP, or I've moved my stop loss into profit, but I've always made sure that I'm saving myself at the end of the day, because I'm going to take something off the table. I'm not going to let the whole trade run. And if I do, you better believe that stop loss is all the way in profit, like well over my goal, well over what I'm sitting here comfortable with. It is, like I said, you do have to play with it. You have to figure out what it is, because that is very true. When the chart is running, when price is running, yeah, you better let her do her thing, and that is the time that you add on. That is the time that you are able to increase your account tenfold. But I'm just telling y'all just to be smart about it. Just make wise choices. Just make smart choices, because everything doesn't have to be so hard. Everything don't have to be, oh, I'm trying to flip this whole account right here, right now. I'm trying to pass this challenge right here, right now. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Like, you're doing too much. Calm down. Follow your rules. That stop loss and that TP is in that rule for a reason. And if it's not, you need to reevaluate your plan, okay? Because I'm just a messenger. Like I said, this is our journey, but this is my journey by myself, and this is your journey by yourself. You're grown, you're an adult. You have to figure it out. Nobody's gonna hold your hand during this process. It's a lot of trial and error. And don't get me wrong, somebody could hold your hand if you get you a good mentor. They could do that. That's what you pay them for. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be you versus you. So you already got your trading plan, because you done wrote a trading plan out 50 million times. I mean 50 million and one times. You know what you're supposed to do, so just follow the plan. Follow the plan, or the plan will follow you. And I'm telling you, you gonna want to follow that plan, because if the plan gets to following you, honey, it's not fun. It's no bueno. She is not on your side, because it's like, you had everything set in place for a reason. Even if you just sit there and follow it and do what you're supposed to do, it's good. Like I said, y'all, I was in that trade. So last night, I was in the silver trade, and I had a limit order for gold, okay? I went on ahead and pulled the trigger on silver, and when I tell y'all, it was probably like 15 minutes, it went straight to my TP. And between it running straight to my TP, I was watching it, because the candles was just candling, and I was like, okay. My take profit was at 100 ticks. Price got to like 70, and everything in me was like, take that TP off. Let's see how far it's gonna run. But I was like, no, I already said I'm good with the 100 ticks. I'm gonna walk away with my head held high no matter what happens. No matter if I only wanted 100 ticks and she would have dropped 500, yeah, it might have would have made me feel some type of way, but I would have been okay with it, because that's the choice that I decided to make, because I know what it is that I'm trying to do. It's not that I'm trying to baby step my way into this thing, but I've realized I've packed too much on. With the size of my account right now, I have to do what I have to do. So it's like, be grateful. I'm very grateful. And I tell y'all, I'm very grateful, because it probably pushed down another 20, maybe 20 ticks. And when I say this silver trade reversed all the way back up, I was just so glad that I was like, you know what? I got in, I got out, I did what I needed to do. Now, like I said, mind you, you heard me say I was in a silver trade and I set a limit for gold. I only set a limit for gold because gold been fiddle-faddling around lately, and that's my baby. That's my first love. She's always gonna be gold is always gonna be my girl, okay? But it's like I'm trying to fit her into a box that she's not trying to fit into right now. And instead of me being able to go ahead and jump in with gold, just like I did with silver, gold had already started her push. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll get back on a pullback. I want to see it come back and touch this Friday close Sunday open. If it get back up to this area, cool. Because that way it lets me know she done took out some liquidity, okay? I had a nice little order block sitting right there. So I'm like, okay, yes, this is what I want to see. But I promise you, right after that silver trade hit, I immediately went to my gold trade and took off the limit order because that was more than enough. Now, I could have left it on. And when I tell you, had I left it on, I would have been flabbergasted because the way that she played around in that area, it was looking like she was getting ready to give me another sale. And she didn't. She went straight up just like silver. So it's like I said, you just follow your rules, bro. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. We overcomplicate everything, and it's just like simplest thing is just setting your TP and setting your stop loss. Let your TP and let your stop loss do the job you hired them for. Okay, you got money on the line for a reason. Let the stop loss take you wherever you actually can withstand it. You trying to make a certain amount, okay. Let the market, let your TP give you what you need from the market, and let's not be greedy about it, because I'm telling y'all, it gets bad. Because let me just go back to the TP, because y'all already know how bad it can get whenever it comes to that stop loss. But removing your TP will mess with you. I feel like it will mess with you more mentally, because like I said, you're just seeing that number go up and up and up and up. But as soon as you start to see it pull back, it's like, well, no, I'm gonna wait till this happen. I'm gonna wait till it get back up here. And then it just never does. And then it's like, dang, bro, I could have just walked away with my $200. I at least just walked away with my little 400 or 800, 600. Like, you literally watch price get the highest that you literally watch price get to the highest dollar amount that you've ever made, and you watched it melt away and you did nothing about it, when you could have been just fine if you would have just set your TP. I'm just saying, that's all I got for y'all tonight. I've been having some technical difficulties these last couple days. My storage thing is not working. I don't know, so that I can't stand that. I don't know why I'm paying good old Apple an extra, what, 15? Is it 15 or $14.99 for my 2 terabytes? Okay, I moved my stuff over there, but then I'm gonna delete it, and it's talking about, oh, it's gonna delete from my iCloud, and it was just too much. So in the middle of me recording a video for y'all last night, when I tell y'all I recorded a video, first of all, I couldn't catch my flow, and that was making me upset because I was just tired. I ain't gonna hold you, I was tired. But back to back to back, I was on my 11th take. And when I say my 11th take, like, they don't be long. It be, I mess up in the first couple of seconds, because y'all already know me. This stuff is not scripted. This is, I have an idea. I think about this idea, and I literally just let it flow. And I mean, some people could tell because they're like, you in there rambling, but it is what it is. But it's just like, no matter what, I kept trying, and I kept trying. So I didn't give it up at the end of the day, because we're here now and we're getting a video today. So, but yeah, that was pretty annoying. It was pretty discouraging, because I even had to delete a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm working on it, y'all. Anyways, that wasn't what this was for, but I didn't get to talk to y'all like I wanted to yesterday, and thank y'all for joining me tonight. Creep. Thank y'all for watching this video. Do all the YouTube stuff. I appreciate you when you do. If you don't, that's all right. I still hope that God blesses you in many ways. Okay? It's 2025. What a time to be alive. What a time to thrive and strive for greatness. Oh, sitting backwards. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, year. Okay? Make sure y'all are following that plan. Don't let that plan follow you. Set your TP and set your stop loss as much as you want to not lose that trade. How you gonna feel when you lose that account? As much as you want to make the most money that you've ever made, how are you gonna feel whenever it dwindles all down all the way and you let that 5K day slip through your fingers? Don't set yourself up for failure, y'all. We have to stop setting ourselves up for failure. Like, this is serious right now. Stop setting yourself up for failure. Take your money and get up out of there. Do you know how hard it is for people to actually make money in the market, and you sitting here and you made what you made your goal plus more? Take your money. Don't be ashamed of it. But I will tell you this, like I tell you all the time, whatever decision that you decide to make, you have to be okay with it and you have to live with it. It is no blaming anybody else. It is no beating up anything else. You decided to take that stop loss off. You spiraled out of control. Account is gone. You decided to remove that TP because price was running, or you was chasing that dollar amount. Now you done lost that trade. Now you done lost the money that you was going to put on it. Now you're revenge trading. Now you're chasing. Now you're spiraling. It's nothing changes. It's not changing. But figure out what it is that you need to do. Like I said, take my advice or not. Take it with a grain of salt or not. I'm just saying, I've been there, done that, and I thought that it was so ironic that yesterday in that silver trade, that's literally what I did. Because usually when I tell you I wanted to take that TP off, I was just like, no, bro, stop being greedy. Your TP is more than what you even originally said you was going to even be shooting for. So don't beat yourself up, y'all. It's a never-ending learning, loving journey, okay? That's all I got for real for y'all. It's your girl, TP Tab. I was about to say all the ending part again, but I realized I already said, it's your girl, TP Tab. I'm out. I'm working on it, y'all.